Form, forget stats, this is a derby game and conventional wisdom goes out of the window. Milan's two football behemoths limber up to do battle once more, and the prospect is tantalising. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Modric, into the channel. Can he latch on to this? Stefan de Vrij. No, he wasn't being taken in by... And the shot! Goal! Milan! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Rabiot. Thuram. Barella. Lovely, now then. Can he finish? There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Thuram. Luis Enrique. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that was very necessary. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Modric. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Barella. Can he get it through? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to pass it through. Fofana is onto this. Mkhitaryan. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Rabiot. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Estupinian. Pavlovic. And Tomori. Fofana. Tomori. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Sailamakers. Early ball. Luis Enrique. And Akanji. Now it's Pulisic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Strokes it back. Thuram.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Lautaro Martínez. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gabbia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mkhitaryan. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pulisic. Now it's Fofana, and he's in. Pulisic! Carlos Augusto. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good spread. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Inter will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. He rises! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Modric. For Salamakers. And it's Barella. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. Knocks it into space. Rabiot. There will be a throw-in. Pavlovic. Modric. And here's Lautaro Martínez. Tomori. Salmakers. And it's Modric. Pulisic receives it in a good position here. Pulisic! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Pavlovic promptly onto that, and that is that. Gabbia. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Played into space. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just about up to the hour now. And he's had it nicked away. Now Modric. Gabbia. Fofana. And it's Salamakers. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Mkhitaryan. That's a cute ball. Tomori gets rid without sophistication. Salmakers. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Pulisic, and he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now Martinez. Barella has created one goal already. Now it's Enrique. Calhanoglu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Mkhitaryan. Spread out to the left. Carlos Augusto might just make this. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Fofana. Now it's Rafael Leao. Barella. Akanji. For Luis Enrique. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that was vital. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Calhanoglu. And it's Barella.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Tomori. Modric. He's a sharp little ball here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Barella wins the duel this time. Luis Enrique. Now it's Martinez. And it's Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan looking to penetrate opposition lines. And Martinez! And he thumps it clear. And it's Calhanoglu. And here's Mkhitaryan. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram, he's picked his way through. Martinez! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gabia, Modric. Now it's Thuram. Fofana.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's made its way to him. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Into extra time we go. He's away. Picked out brilliantly. And he's Loftus-Cheek! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan take the lead. Carlos Augusto. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Carlos Augusto is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great ball, and he's in here. Calhanoglu. Bastoni. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that has found him in acres of space. He gets big! Luis Enrique. Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Rafael Leao. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Luis Enrique is herring after that one. Calhanoglu. And he's found a way past. That's headed upfield. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan takes control of it and he's on the move. Distributed tidily. And it's Barella. He's had it taken off him. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
It's Mkhitaryan! Yes, it's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
This is quite a battle. Modric. Modric cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his...
Shoots! Outstanding by Martínez! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
there's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now there's a fine ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Mkhitaryan. Çalhanoğlu. And we're done. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Martínez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped.